What's up, everyone? Welcome back for another video. Thanks for joining me. If you are not subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you're already subscribed, you're awesome. Thank you. Let's get into the video today, which is probably, well, the attempt to roll the fenders on the Beamer. If you didn't see the last video where I kind of revealed it, go check that out. I'll link it in the top corner, but there you go. E36 M3 sedan. Awesome. Now I started ordering some parts here and there, nothing crazy, just to refresh this thing for now. Emblem, front and back have seen better days. I'm probably, as much as I don't want to do it, I'm probably going to buff this paint one day. I mean, as you see, there's a bunch of like rock chips and stuff, so I'm probably going to order like one of those touch-up pens and just do as many of those as possible. But the main point of today's video is rolling the fenders. Now, check out the rear one. As you see, this has seen better days right here, which will probably get fixed eventually, but this is one of the reasons I don't really care as much, because the paint's already messed up. So what we're gonna do, well, I guess we'll just show you how much it rubs, but these aren't really rolled that much, and as you see, it has like this discoloration here from rubbing. When it's just me in the car, it doesn't rub that bad, but when I'm with my wife, almost every bump it rubs, so that's no bueno. Now, I don't know if it's an alignment thing, but driver's side doesn't rub nearly as bad as you see. This is actually sunken in a little bit more. I could kind of get my finger in there a little bit, as opposed to the passenger side, that it's almost, wheel is almost flush with the fender, and I can't get my finger in there. So, could just be a little bit of alignment. Yeah, because this is cambered in more. Hopefully I remember to put this in the video where it's supposed to go, but the car right there, it's on 17:9 plus 22 offset, and that's the fitment we're working with. First things first, let me go. I guess I'll just take a spin around the block to turn the car around, then we'll start working on rolling these fenders. So, car's backed in, gonna jack it up and take these wheels off and then start messing with it to see how much we can roll the fenders. I might even see about pulling a little bit of camber out of this if the arms are adjustable. Don't know. Or put a little more camber in the other side, since the other side rubs a lot. Let's get the car up in the air. Usually if I don't really need the jack again, I'll just put the jack stands under and then just place it gently on the jack stands and leave a lot of the force on the jack just for the extra support. First time taking these wheels off, there was a little bit of trial and error trying to figure it out, because I didn't know what had to be done. And after figuring it out, there's 3 different studs that hold this cap on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are just fake, and it's just a bolt with a nut through it. And then this is also just a fake thing, all for show. Boom. I forgot BMW uses these studs. Probably, I convert that at some point. These are already slightly rolled, not flush. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to blow whatever out that could be up here, if there's like any rocks or whatnot, out, so I don't roll that into the fender. Probably gonna wind up sweating my ass off, but if you haven't rolled fenders before and you have no idea how to do it, first of all, you need a fender roller. Check. And you need a heat gun. Check. You're gonna bolt the fender roller on. You don't have to put all your studs back on, or bolts or whatever, but you need, I would say, at least 3. Then this arm here, right here, you see it pulls it in and out away from the fender. You need your e-brake off. Then you're just gonna heat up this lip of your fender, which as you can see here, mine is already cracked, so I don't care as much here. But then you're just gonna heat it and just go back and forth while continuing to add pressure with this. I'm not sure how much fender I actually got rolled. I think I did a little bit. The driver's side, I was able to feel it actually roll a little bit better than the passenger side. The passenger side, I feel like might be, the coilovers might be slightly lower, making less wheel gap from the hub to the fender, and the tool didn't fit in there properly, but it worked better on the driver's side. I don't know. We're gonna see how it is. There was an adjustable arm under there. I actually extended the one on the passenger side, so it should kick out the bottom of the tire a little bit more, which in turn should pull the top in to give us a little bit more camber. Because I measured the driver's side, and the driver's side was, well, from the measurement that I was taking, it was about 1/8 of an inch off, maybe. I don't think it was as much of a 1/4 of an inch, but it was off from side to side, so I actually lengthened the passenger side one, so it should kick the wheel in a little bit, so hopefully. Something I don't really want to do, but I want to do at the same time, is possibly take these wheels and clean them. Maybe take some Scotch-Brite or something, spray it down, just get the barrels nice and clean looking, so they look a little bit better, since you could see the barrels from the front. Front, I think, is just going to stay as is. So let's look at the rear again, and then I'm going to show you a before and after, I guess. So this is before, and that's after. As you see, not going like too crazy with it, like cleaning all that junk out of there and stuff, because that's stuff you will never see. Plus, I don't have the right tools for it, and I don't feel like going crazy with it, so gonna do that other one. Then I guess I have to do the fronts too, but let me just bang these out. I was gonna try to take you guys along for the ride here, but I got nowhere to put you, and I got to shift. Back home. So it might not be completely gone, but it's definitely a lot better. Good. All right, so I got the inside barrels of all 4 wheels clean. My back is absolutely killing me, and that's it for me today. Like I was saying earlier, we got a couple mods for this thing, just to kind of like refresh it a little bit. Like I was saying earlier, we got the emblems. I tried to order new gasket seals for this, but I may have ordered the wrong thing. Maybe what I ordered is just for around here, this piece, and not the entire thing. I don't know. I got to figure out what I ordered and what I'd need. So then we could fix that, get that looking nice, get the emblems looking nice. Probably, like I was saying, I don't remember if I said it earlier, but I'm probably going to try to buff this thing, because black paint always looks amazing when it's detailed and fresh and buffed and polished. One problem I always have when I start detailing a car is after like 15-20 minutes, I want to be done with it, and then I start rushing, and then it turns out like not the greatest. But I might put some real effort into this one, because the paint will probably clean up really nice if done properly. So I mean, I have a bunch of the stuff already to do it. And I bought a clay bar, well, not a clay bar, but like this thing, might have been from Adams or Griot's Garage, but it's not an actual bar. It's like this like pad thing that's good. It says it's good for 24 cars, and I probably won't ever use it for 24 cars, so I don't have to worry about that. It appears as if you drop it on the floor, you could actually rinse it out too, so better than better than the standard clay bar. And I also have one mod sitting in this box over here, which I'll show you guys in a later video. It's gonna completely change the outside of the car, and it's gonna look pretty awesome. I'm excited for it. So that's it. I hope you learned something today. We rolled the fenders on this thing, and I gave it slightly more camber on the rear by extending the one bar. And that's that. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future content with this. I have the 190E over there that I have to continue working on the body kit, which I think I'm gonna start again soon. So make sure you don't miss out on that. Leave some comments down below. hit that like button, share the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.